Well, there's only one event that we should be talking about this week. And, like we mentioned a little earlier this week, of course, LeBron had some say in that and Kyrie had some say in that. And everyone tries their best. But as we get towards the end of the week, nothing else matters really besides the Super Bowl. So I wanted to bring in Michelle Beadle to help us, work through some of these novelty prop bets because there's all this hoopla about the game. Like, who actually cares? I want to talk about
No
a
one.
Gatorade color or a coin toss. That's what we're here to talk about, Michelle.
I'm in. I am 100%. These are the kind of props bets that I think are the most interesting. Super Bowl time.
Okay. All right. Let's start with number one here, the coin toss. Heads or tails?
Well, obviously it's heads. These are my favorite. It's like a 50-50 shot. But full disclosure, when I am given a 50-50 option, I will always get it wrong. So take that as you will with your own money. Yes, 100%.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going with tails. I think it's something like 52% of the coin tosses have been tails. It is a scientific fact that tails does in fact never fails. So yeah, I'm gonna roll with tails, and that's all I got on that.
Are you writing these down? Because I want to make sure that on our next one we go ahead and pay off the winner.
I'll jot these down. Don't you? I'll bring the receipts. Don't worry.
Thank you. I appreciate
All right.
you.
Number 2, we have Chris Stapleton singing the national anthem over under 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
So I was thinking about this one. I feel like Chris Stapleton, for those who aren't familiar with him, he's just sort of like a simple, soulful country. Doesn't really cover it. I think he's more than that. When I think of country, I think of, no offense, music I don't like. So for me, he's more than that, and I think he's going to keep it clean under.
Okay, I agree with you honestly. And you actually the over is the favorite at -135. The over has actually hit 8 of the last 15 times, but I agree. I kind of like that same, like, hey, I'm not going to mess around. Like, let's just get out there. Let's add a little bit of a riff, but nothing too crazy.
Let's just crush it and move on with our lives. Boom.
Yeah. I like that.
Simple.
This number 3, I have 0 data for you. But I thought it was an interesting one. The first commercial to play between Doritos and M&M's. Right now, M&M's are the favorite. Because Maya Rudolph is their new spokesperson, so maybe they're trying to make a quick splash. But I mean, it has always been a Doritos kind of event. So I'm going to rock with Doritos here.
I think that's a good call. Isn't that when we got Ali Landry for the first time? Was a Doritos commercial Super Bowl?
I believe so. Yeah, it was
7 years
Doritos
ago.
Doritos and E-Trade are just like the top 2 from the Super Bowl.
I know it used to be when I'm old enough to remember when it was just beer. But that being said, I think, M&Ms have had a very controversial last several months, believe it or not, world. And so for me, I think they pay it off. I think it's M&Ms this time.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Jersey of first touchdown scorer. Now, this is interesting because you have a lot of guys on both sides. It's 11.5 is the jersey number.
So that's what I have. Oh God. Okay. No, you go first on this one.
I'm going with the over. I'm feeling like a Dallas Goedert first touchdown or something like that. And I just like having more opportunities there. You're playing with a team that likes to get weird, so let's get weird. I'm taking the over for plus money. You
know what? I don't want to be lame, but I'm going to go over as well. I don't have as good of I just have sheer witch feeling. And of course, we're going to be wrong because we both agree on this one, so there's no way we get this right. None.
I mean, you said sheer witch feelings. That's all I need to hear.
That's how I gamble. It's my witch feelings. I don't have like science. What are we crazy? No.
Yeah, I don't know. What do science here? This is probably my favorite one. The first Rihanna song.
I'm
going to read down all the all the options for you and the odds. We have Don't Stop the Music at plus 300, Diamonds at plus 500, What's My Name also plus 500, Stay 600, Umbrella 600, Lift Me Up at plus 700, We Found Love plus 700, Where Have You Been plus 800. Yada, yada, yada. We go down the list. Work is there at plus 1,500. Rude Boy plus 1,600. Ooh. You can read. It's on your screen. Ooh. Tell me from those or anything else what you think her first song's going to be.
Well, it should be where have you been? Because that's our question
Mm,
to her. Although even though we know where she's been, just
true.
building an empire, no big deal.
And
I
having a baby.
yeah, and having a baby, just literally just living her best life.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a fast, like peppy song. I mean, look,
Mm,
everything will be good. That's why I don't think it's lift me up. It's serious,
mm,
right?
yeah.
Umbrella seems like a really good way to start the open of that. Give me Umbrella. Give me
Okay.
Umbrella. And I want, by the way, as a side note, I'd like Tom Holland to somehow be a part of that particular performance. If you don't know what I'm
That
talking about, Google Tom Holland Umbrella. You're welcome.
that is funny. Or you're not welcome.
Yeah.
Either
Oh,
way.
yeah. It'll change your life.
I honestly, for kind of a dark horse, I kind of like Lift Me Up at plus 700 just because
You
it's her
do.
most like recent one. It's just like a kind of just like a euphoric way to start it. Um,
Yeah.
I know it's not going to be a fan favorite if that's what she starts with. So just for the sake of and I'm not going to be a fan if she starts with that either.
But you're going with
Just
it. I like
for
the theory though. I like that.
just for a throwback, I'm going to go with What's My Name for plus 500
That's
to
a,
be the
yeah.
first song.
Also a good one because it's like it's
Yeah,
Rihanna. We miss you.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more to get through here.
Okay.
The Gatorade shower color.
Mm.
Lime, green, yellow, plus 125. Orange, plus 250. Purple, plus 650. Red, plus 700. Clear / water for plus 700. And blue in last at plus 900.
I mean, look, as a personal favorite, I like purple. When I drink Gatorade,
Hmm,
I drink purple. Um,
that's correct.
yellow to me is old school, and I kind of like the idea of that. But give me, you know what? Give me boring. Give me clear.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go with red, just
Oh
because I think
wow.
that's just like a
Flashy.
splashy type of color that could be cool.
Well, and if
Um,
Kansas City wins, they're gonna be like, we did this on purpose, so it
Well,
matches.
so the last time they won a Super Bowl, they used orange. So
Oh,
I'm eliminating orange right there. And if I'm betting on Gatorade color, I'm
okay.
not going to bet on something that's plus 125. So
Exactly. Exactly.
just kind of
If I'm betting
process of
on
elimination.
Gatorade color, says
Here
no
we
one
are.
ever.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, two more questions. This one is also this is always just hilarious to me. Super Bowl MVP speech for a
Oh,
mention. Teammates minus 135, God plus 150, City plus 900, family or family members plus 1200, coach plus 1500, owner plus 3000, or does
oh,
not mention any of the above plus 1600, which honestly,
I
maybe
love
that's
it.
just a typo on my end. That might have just been plus 16,000 because there's
Right?
no way none of those get mentioned.
Guy, if that was, I feel like that should be way higher. Well, the God, family, I'm gonna say, give me family. Oh,
Mm,
so cheap. All, by the way, for the record, all cheesy. I mean, I would pull the Snoop
yeah.
Dogg and be like, thank myself, because I got here. But yeah, I'm gonna go with family. I think that will be. I'm just trying to think of both sides of the. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Mm,
Family. Boring.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah, boring. And like, look, it's probably gonna be teammates. Um,
Mm,
but
should be.
if we want to get some value here, assuming the worst that Philadelphia ends up winning, I'm gonna go with City at plus 900. I think that is
That's good.
sleeper value.
As in,
If
like, we want to thank Philly. Don't burn it down. We'll be home soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
or wait for us to get back to burn
Oh,
it down
then
type
burn it
thing.
down.
Either
Yep,
way,
that's
that
it.
city is gonna burn down. Like win
Yeah,
or
it's
lose,
gonna
they're gonna
just
burn down.
grease poles and everything. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. And my last question for you, which is maybe the most important: who's winning on Sunday?
Oh my gosh. So, full disclosure, I don't want either team to win for just completely, totally petty personal reasons.
Okay.
But that being said, I also don't want to have to talk about Tom Brady as the GOAT for the rest of my life. And the
Mm,
only person seemingly that has a chance to maybe get on that level is young Patty Mahomes. So give me Kansas City for the win.
okay. I am just for my pure sanity and for my ability to shit talk some of my friends.
Yes.
And for the fact that as a Mets fan, I hate Philly.
This is
As
rough.
a Patriots fan, I also hate Philly.
Mm.
I got to root for the Chiefs here. I think it would be cool, obviously. And it's honestly, it's kind of a shame that I have to hate Philly
It
because like
is.
this team is like fun, but I can't go against that. So
I
just
know.
all of those factors, I got to go with the Chiefs. Just Please, God, win.
I know, right? I mean,
That's what I'm
it's
begging.
funny. It's a real hate-love with those Eagles amongst humans
Yeah,
that I know. Real hate-love. I say hate
that's
first on purpose.
that is fair. So you have our Super Bowl picks for this weekend and our winner picks. Don't know if any of those are actually going to hit or not, but I guess we'll leave that. I'll bring the receipts for next episode. Thank you, Michelle, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you, sir.